Welcome everybody to episode 170 of Aimee and Cody Do Coffee. We're sipping on drip coffee from Amaya. Mary Lou has returned. Mary Lou Lopez.
Is that what it is?
Mary Lou from Peru. All right, we're going to get into the people's recap. The air conditioning unit here in the studio is not conditioning the air.
It's on the fritz and I'm having a tantrum.
So we're going to get to it. People's recap last week. You went and visited the Maz, Dr. Mazza, for your physical. What'd you find out?
I mean, it's pretty good news. I mean, I don't want to brag.
It's science, so you're not bragging about science. What did the studies show? Your vitamin D levels?
Up, doubled.
Double? Who's doing that? Who's doing that out there these days?
Bone density staying steady.
Just generally a pretty good bill of health, something to be really grateful for.
Yeah. Again, I don't want to brag.
But I mean, these guns, they don't just happen. She does work hard. She works hard. Yep. My visit at Mazza was good too, except he's trying to get us to stop having fun.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, do you drink alcohol ever? Do you look at alcohol? It's like, get out of here with that. I'm not trying to be immortal. Thursday. On Thursday. So we walked over to Truffwood Rye, had a little coffee date there. It was very nice. I got my hair cut on Thursday. Can you tell? Like, it's not as, like a hair helmet.
I like it when it's longer, so.
Well, it's unruly when it's longer.
That's not true.
And this is more ruly.
I think it's ruly. Yeah.
Well, you don't know. It's not on your head. When it gets longer, the slightest thing, like slightest bit of bedhead, the slightest bit of wind, and things just start going places and I can't control it.
Do you use any product?
I do. So, Lit did crochet and cocktails on Thursday. They alliterated some crochet and cocktail together. And then we had a date night. We went to Voltex Thursday evening. And we had a great time. We were supposed to be there for just a few minutes. That never actually happens anywhere we go. Ended up having a great conversation.
You had a master class.
And a marketing strategy session with Hannibal. And then we were like, hey, we need to get dinner. And it was just too late because we stayed there too late. There was no dinner. So you had a great idea. You said, well, let's go over to Unwind because they could make charcuterie boards. So we did that, hung out with Mike. We met a couple of nice ladies, some PG ladies from Pecan Grove having a good time at Unwind. They had gone to the mixed media workshop at Truffle and Rye that night that Sarah Beth was putting on. Alfie and Ignacio played live over at Lit Friday evening. Saturday was busy. Busy day at Jackson 7th on Saturday.
Was it?
From morning to evening, there were cars up and down the streets in the neighborhood. It was really cool to see. I mean, EK had their Autism Awareness Sip-In Shop, so there were people streaming in there. I was hanging out in Lit, doing some day drinking, and just seeing, people were coming in from Friendswood and Galveston and Cypress and all kind of places. Checking out many of them for the first time. They'd never been to downtown Richmond. And I mean, they were blown away.
Hopefully they'll come back. Hopefully we, left a mark.
Well, they want to buy. Like when you go on a vacation somewhere, you're like, I could see us living here. Ryan West played live at Lit that night on Saturday.
He did.
And then over at the Bookend, they had their third Next Stop Comedy.
Night. Yeah.
Yeah, a comedy night happened again. So the turnout for that was great. I mean, there were some people parking almost down to Houston Street on 7th.
Wow. Did they have a problem finding parking?
No, they intuitively realized there's a car parked right there. I'm going to park kind of like that car, but a little bit past that car on the side of the road.
And then they were like, I have legs.
And they used their legs.
And I can walk. Because it's really not that far.
And they were like, well, I want to go laugh at some jokes.
Yeah. So they walked.
Yep.
From their parked car.
That's it. This is that can-do American spirit that we always talk about, the real America. We had another great weekend at Enchanted Gardens, the coffee trailer out there. Our team had a good time.
You're talking about me.
Our family's checking account transferred some of its contents to Enchanted Gardens because Amy's buying up all the plants. On Sunday, Farmstand and Market returned that morning to the backyard over at Jackson and 7th. Lit did a book swap at noon on Sunday this week.
Oh, wait.
Knock on wood, Wednesday, Willie Nelson turns 93 on Wednesday.
Wow.
It's his birthday again. I hope he makes it. Fiber Arts meetup happening at Lit Book Bar Wednesday, 10 a.m. They're doing trivia night. at 6 p.m. Wednesday evening. Over at the Bookend on Thursday that evening, they are hosting a literary professionals mixer event. Friday is May 1st. Already is the first Friday farmers market in downtown Richmond.
It's true, yeah.
Doing a Fiesta theme. Big weekend this weekend, May 2nd. Sacred Heart here in the neighborhood is doing a 2-day community garage sale. It's the Kentucky Derby this Saturday, so there are derby things happening all over the place. Sunday is the 10th annual block party. Blockhouse Block Party over at Jackson 7th. It's going to start around noon, go till about 4 p.m. Our theme this year, we're doing a red, white, and blue theme. Ta-ta-ta! Celebrating America's 250th birthday, the 10th birthday of the block party. Red, white, and blue is the Texas state colors. This all makes a bunch of sense.
Makes a bunch of sense, yeah.
You are working on an art project of sorts? Yes. We leave it, yes. Currently working on. Feasibility study.
Feasibility is underway.
And something's going to happen by Sunday. It says, what's even possible?
What's possible?
Who knows?
We're going to find out.
But that's part of the art.
That's part of the art.
It's like being in a jam band. I mean, you don't know what the jam's going to be before you start jamming.
Yeah.
And if you know what it's going to be, it's not a jam.
Right.
All right, we'll be sharing more details about the block party throughout the week this week, but mark your calendar, come out for a little while, hang out, have a good time with us. And then Tuesday the 5th, Cinco de Mayo is this coming Tuesday. There will be more Cinco de Mayo things than you can keep up with. Some of my favorite places to go, our favorite places in the area, of course, go check out Larry's, the legendary Richmond Mexican restaurant. We got Tina's, which is newer on the scene. They do an awesome job. Who else we got?
La Cocina.
Mike's La Taqueria in Rosenberg. Big fan. Bob's Tacos in Rosenberg as well. One more thing to do with Cinco de Mayo. Over at Legend Lounge, the Rosenberg Railroad Museum, that's ours, is doing a Cinco de Mayo.
Ooh.
Get that wordplay? Fundraiser for the Rosenberg Railroad Museum over at Legend Lounge on Tuesday evening. Anything else that we should mention before we get out of here? Starting to get warm.
Glowing.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of fanning, for the block party, EK is going to be doing painted fans.
Nice.
Get you a painted fan. Come out. Get you a red, white, and blue popsicle.
I think you could stop fanning yourself
Bounce
right now.
Bounce out. Call it a show. Cheers.
Thanks everybody for tuning in as always. We really do appreciate it. We hope you all have a great rest of your week, and we will see you next time.